Hello everyone, good morning or good afternoon whenever you're watching this. Happy New Year. Gotta get my laptop out of reach of the baby's hands. Hi. Yeah. Are you saying hi to mama? You're waving? Yeah. Uh-oh, are you gonna move mom's camera? Yeah. Anyway, Happy New Year. I'm here to talk about my reading plans for the year and then specifically my January TBR. I haven't set just a ton of reading goals because ultimately my intentions for this year are to not really have goals and like these massive things that I want to accomplish, because I feel like I need to just take a step back and relax a little bit more. I just feel the need to chill a little bit because I can be very much of a perfectionist and putting tons of pressure on myself to accomplish things that aren't necessarily important, if you know what I mean. I just feel the need to take some steps back and start living a little bit more of a slow life. Chantel just posted on her vlog channel some things that she's planning to quit in 2025, and there were so many of her things that I had already been thinking about. Not all of them, but there were several things that I was like, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking and what I want to do this year. And one of those things is to just not be so rushed and not, yeah, I don't know. I'll link her video down below and you guys can go see everything that she listed, but it was just on point exactly how I was feeling for this next year, and just letting the pressure go and not needing to perform and not needing to be perfect in everything that I do. But along with that, the things that I do want to do, I don't want to have that perfectionism in the back of my mind, because often that will keep me from doing things, because if I can't do it perfectly the first time, then I don't want to even try. But yeah, so specifically for reading that I want to focus on this year, I did set my goal again on Goodreads to 100 books. That probably doesn't seem like slowing down and taking a step back, but I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep setting it to 100 until I finally reach that, and then after that I will maybe set it lower. I don't know. I got to 96 books last year. I was so close. If you count the books of the Bible that I read, it would be over 100, I guess, but I don't really count those books on Goodreads. So, you know, either way, I guess I did kind of make it, but as far as my actual Goodreads, it was only at 96. But I felt good about that, at least, because that was more than I've ever read. And yeah, so I don't know if I am choosing to take a step back and not be so rushed about things and just like go with the amount of books that I'm reading. I don't know if I will make it to 100, but I want it to be more of a thing. I simply want it to be more of a thing that I am just enjoying reading and not being so focused on meeting a goal and rushing through my books. Because I remember last year there were times that I was feeling very tense while I'm reading a book, and I'm jumping ahead to page 100 and like, let's get to page 100, and like that's my goal for today. And I just want to take that pressure off of me, and I just want to simply enjoy the books that I'm reading and be immersed in them. And I was noticing while I was reading one of the books that I started this year that I kept wanting to flip ahead and see how long the chapter was, and I just had to keep telling myself, no, relax, be in the moment, be on this page, and just enjoy the story and stop being so rushed. And it was very much an exercise in self-control and discipline because I just was like in the habit last year of just chop, get through the books. So we're gonna try to stop that. And yeah, I hope that makes sense. I just want to pick up books that I'm wanting to read, and I want to just enjoy them, be immersed in them, in the world, and yeah, just not put so much pressure on myself. And we'll see how that works as far as actually meeting my goal. So I'm going to try to not be so stressed to meet my goal. I don't know if I was really stressed about it. I just know, like, there have been a few books over the last year that I was remembering how I was just flip, read, try to rush ahead. I don't know. I hope I'm making sense. So I'm gonna just take a chill pill this next year and enjoy my reading. So along with that, I don't think that I will be participating in any readathons and challenges except for January and February, which I will be talking about in a minute. I usually enjoy doing readathons and book challenges and reading challenges, things like that. But again, it was just putting a lot of pressure on me. And it's all me. It's all on me. I'm putting the pressure on myself to try to get these books read, to try to do things like this. So yeah, I may take that on a month-by-month basis, because if something fun comes along that I think I would be really interested in, I may just jump on it for that month. But I'm just going to be reading what I feel like reading this next year. Except for January and February. So in the past however many years, the 4 years that I've been on BookTube, and even the years before that, I have been participating in the Brighter Winter Reading Challenge, which is done by Daughters of Promise. It's a ministry geared towards women that it's geared for any woman, but it does come from an Anabaptist perspective, which is what my culture is. Anabaptist and Mennonite, I guess, is what most people would maybe know more, or be familiar with the term. But it's not just only geared towards Anabaptists. They get tons of writers for their magazine that they do, with lots of different perspectives and things like that. But they put on this Brighter Winter Reading Challenge every year, and so they give you the girl's wanting to share her opinions as well. What you doing? Yeah. They give you these quiz every year with certain challenges, and I've been participating every year, and I almost decided to not do it this year again because I just didn't want the pressure of having to read certain books that I'm maybe not as much interested in. But when I signed up for it just to see what the prompts were. I got them and saw them, and I was like, oh, these are actually kind of interesting, and they're really different than what they have been in previous years. So I think I'm just going to casually try to do some of these challenges, but incorporate books, if I can, that I'm in the mood to read. So, hi. What do you want? Yeah? Where are your books? Yeah. Can you look at your books? Yeah? Haha. Anyway, like I said, I will try to incorporate some of the books that I'm in the mood to read this month with the challenges on here, but I'm again not putting so much pressure on myself to try to complete as many as I can, because I usually do that, because if you complete, I think it's 7 challenges at least, your name will be put in for a grand prize drawing, and you can win a few bookish gifts and things like that. I've never won, even though I've made that the goal in the challenges every year to get my name put in, but it's fine. The point is to just, their whole vision with this is to try to get people to branch out and read books they might not normally pick up, which kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do, is to just read books that I'm in the mood to read. But that can sometimes be books that are a little bit different than what I would normally pick up. So as far as the books that I have already chosen to try to read in January, oh dear baby. So yeah, as far as the books that I have chosen for some of these challenges, and I am trying this year, one of the other intentions is to pick from my shelves or the library and not try to buy new books. We all know how this usually goes. I usually do not complete that goal or intention, so that's on me, but we're gonna try at least. Anyway, for the book about a woman that I admire, I chose Heroes of the Faith, this book here about Mary Slessor. She is a missionary to Africa, West Africa, and I have always admired her story, and I never read this book specifically, so this is book one that I want to focus on. The other challenge is to read a book that features sewing or clothing, and for that one I chose The Dressmakers of Auschwitz by Lucy Adlington, the true story of the women who sewed to survive. So this one also completes another challenge, because you can use the same book to complete 2 challenges for this Bride of Winter reading challenge, and that is to read a book from your unread shelf. All of the books that I've chosen could technically also apply to this one, but I chose this book to go for that one as well. So there's that one, and then the other one is to read a classic written by a female author, and I chose 8 Cousins by Louisa May Alcott. And there's also another prompt that is to read a book about neighbors, and I had already chosen this book and didn't realize, I didn't really know what this book is about, but I didn't realize that it was also about neighbors until I read the recommendations list that Daughters of Promise sent out. And one of those listed under read a book about neighbors was 8 Cousins, and I was like, perfect, so that will also check off another challenge. Those are the 3 books that I have selected from my shelves, and then the 4th one, I just requested it from the library, and that is 84 Charing Crossroad, and that is to complete the challenge of reading a book of letters that is nonfiction. And this is one that has been highly recommended by some of my friends on Goodreads that I've seen, and I'm just really curious about it. It sounds so interesting. And I thought my library didn't have it, but because I checked on Libby first, and they just don't have the ebook version of it. So they did have a physical copy, or I requested it to be brought in. So I will be picking that up later and getting that. So very excited about that one. And that's about it. That's all I have right now chosen for the TBR. Otherwise, I am going to try to, otherwise I'm just going to be picking up books that I'm in the mood to read. And if they happen to fulfill another prompt in here, perfect. But again, I'm just relaxing a little bit and not trying to do so many things, just taking a step back. And also, one of the other books that I started reading this year is The Hope of Azure Springs by Rachel Fordham. The first book that I completed last year was also a Rachel Fordham book, The Letter Tree. So I guess it's a tradition to have the first book that I read be a Rachel Fordham book, so we'll see if we'll keep that up. I didn't even mean to. This is just the one that I picked up and started reading. I'm really enjoying it. I am about halfway through, so that's fun. As far as other intentions that I have for this year, I do want to try, like I said, I'm trying to take a step back and not put so much pressure on myself to be perfect at everything. But one thing that I want to do is to at least try. What? What happened? Yeah. You trying to tell your goals for the year too? Is the first one going to be walking? Yes. Yes, she's nodding her head. Yeah, we're going to try walking. She's getting there. She's walking behind a push little toy thing, but not standing or walking on her own yet. But anyway, I do want to try to, every month, pick one thing that I've never done and do that. That's either learn a new skill, or it can be as simple as trying a new recipe that kind of intimidates me. So just one thing a month and do that. And I wanted to do it that way because if I have this set goal of going on a walk every day, or like where it's every single day. I gotta get on it, because if I do those types of goals and I miss a day, I lose all motivation to continue on, because I did not keep a streak going. And again, that's on me. It's just how my brain works. So yeah, I'm just doing it on a month by month basis of just picking a new skill or task or just something to do that I have never done before, because I do want to grow in my skills and challenge myself in some areas to learn new things, because like I said, I can struggle with perfectionism so much and it keeps me from learning new things because I am afraid that I won't get it perfect. I want to try to become the person that will do things no matter if they make mistakes, just to grow. Okay, so there's one of my intentions. And then as far as booktube here, I want to try to reach 1,000 subscribers. I've never really been focused on getting the numbers, just because I do this for fun. It's a creative outlet. I love talking about books, and I love the community here that I have found and the friends that I've made, and it's just a fun thing for me. But I am I think around 860 something, maybe 870, I'm not sure. So I am kind of close, and I think it would just be fun to finally reach that 1,000 mark. But as far as how I'm going to do that, I don't really know. I don't understand the algorithms and all of that. I just know that putting out more videos might help a little bit more. So I did try to commit to at least 4 videos in January. January is going to be kind of a busy month because I will be going back to Colorado for my friend's wedding, and I will be there for about a week. But other than that, I don't know that there's just a ton. It's just when I am gone and not home reading where I can make videos, things like that, they just don't happen. So I'm going to try to at least put 4 videos out this month, so 1 every week kind of, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how long it takes to reach 1,000. I just bumped it to that number and didn't want to make some lofty goal, because I don't really want it to become about the numbers. I just think it would be fun to hit it. So yeah, those are my basic goals, intentions for this next year. I do want to hear what some of your intentions / goals for the year are. So let me know down in the comments what it is and what you're most excited about. What's something fun that you are looking forward to this next year? One thing is, for us, our family is going to Jamaica for about 4 days or so. So my sister-in-law is working down in Jamaica at a mission, and all of our family, my husband's family, so us and my husband's siblings and parents are all going down to visit her for a couple days, and it's going to be over my birthday. I'm so excited. Getting to spend my birthday in a new country, I am thrilled. So yeah, let me know something fun that you're looking forward to this next year, and some of your top reading goals, or even a book that you're really excited to be reading this month. And also give me any video suggestions of things that you would like to see, because I'm always looking for new, fresh ideas. And if I want to try to do a video every week, at least this month for sure. I don't know if I'm going to keep that up every month this year. We'll see. But yeah, just let me know if there's anything in particular that you would like to see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.